What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another vlog. So this is vlog day number 2. Today we're going to go ahead and we're going to be talking about protection. Not just any protection, but protection for your camera gear. Let's get into the video here. So in today's video we're going to be talking about protection for your camera gear, and that means protecting stuff that you probably don't use, but it's always good to still have. On my old camera gear, and even on my camera gear right now, I have protection. I have what's called a warranty, right? Everyone's heard about buying a warranty for your camera gear or for anything. So you buy a TV, you want the warranty for it. You get a video game system, you get a warranty for it, because you don't want those things to break down. If you're spending the hefty amount of money, there's likely potential for your purchased item to break. Why would you want to shell out another like $300 down the line? I mean, you could, or you could save some time, have a warranty, and be in and out of the store without having to pay for anything. You just get a replacement for it. Everyone's different, but the thing is that I'm one of those people that gets the warranty just to make sure that I don't have to waste a bunch of time and a bunch of money on the same thing that I just bought 6 months ago. You can do that, and another thing too to protect your camera gear is to have protection on it, like physically on it. So what I have on my camera lenses is what's called a UV filter. And that is basically protection for your actual camera lens itself. Do that. Okay, so it's always good to protect your actual glass on your lens, because if you do not, you can scratch up your lens pretty easily. When I was starting to work with my camera gear, this is old camera gear. This is the old kit lens that came with the camera way back in the day, but I still have it protected. This one is a 18-55 kit lens that I got with the Canon ADD. And yes, I know it's not the fastest lens, it's not the best lens out there. It doesn't really have that nice of a bokeh in the background. It's not that very sharp, but this is the only thing that I had at that time and place. I wanted to make sure that this camera lens was going to be protected, because this is the only thing I had. Then I moved up to a wider lens, because with vlogging and doing videos like this, I needed a wider lens. Now this one here was like 300 something, which is wild because this is still kind of like a kit lens, kind of like one of those on the lower side lenses, lower quality lenses. This thing is actually really nice. This is a 10-18 focal length, and that's because this is for an APS-C size sensor camera body. I'm gonna pause right there, and if you're watching this video and you have no idea what the hell I'm talking about, it's probably because you don't understand camera gear, which is fine, because you can learn a lot on this channel by just subscribing to the channel right now, and you'll just learn about camera stuff. That's what I like to do, is film and take photos, and that's pretty much what my channel is about. If you came across the channel because you watched other tutorials, or you have seen me do a couple skits here and there, I also love camera gear, so stick around and learn something. But anyways, let's get back to this lens here. This lens is meant for an APS-C size sensor, but it's still a Canon E-mount. But this lens will work on a full frame body as well. So if I pop this lens on right now, which I'm gonna do right now, there you go. It's a nice wide lens for this camera. And this camera is a full frame camera. I don't know if you can tell the difference between the two camera lenses. This is the 10-18 millimeter lens. But even on that 10-18 millimeter lens, I still have a UV filter, which means that this lens is protected. And everything that I'm talking about is pertaining to the things that I've learned over the course of time, because I actually scratched this lens before and I damaged it, and thank goodness I bought a warranty, because I wasn't willing to shell out another $300 back in the day when I didn't have that type of money. So I was blowing through cash getting gear that eventually I didn't know if I could afford or not, because I was just willing to take the dive and invest in my camera gear, but I was quickly running out of money at some points. But that warranty really saved my butt, because I got another lens basically for free. So it was an extra $30, I think it was 30-40 bucks for the warranty. And when you're buying something, it does hurt a little bit that you're like, oh man, 300 bucks and then an extra 40-50 bucks. Well, it did save my butt. So what happened was the lens cap popped off in my bag, and it was scraping up against my lens as I was walking with my backpack on. And I didn't notice until I was about to take a photo and pulled out my camera, pop on the lens, and uh-oh, the lens is completely gashed through. So that's lesson learned. If you don't take my advice, you'll eventually learn by yourself the hard way of not protecting your your camera gear. So even this camera lens has a protection on it. And rightfully so, because this camera lens is actually more expensive than that lens over there that we just saw. So this one was probably about a good 600 bucks. I did get it off of eBay used. Even if the camera gear is used, you still want to at least find some type of protection for it. Again, you don't want to have to buy it again. So that's going to end it for today's vlog. Thanks for watching. If you have any further questions on how to protect your gear, let me know in the comment section down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you aren't subscribed to this channel, it's probably best to hit that subscribe button, because there are more videos coming your way for this week, because I am daily vlogging and I haven't done it in a long time. So if you want to see my last video, it should be somewhere at the top or at the end of this video, so you can see that video as well. I'm gonna peace out for now. Thanks for watching. It's been real. Keep it real. You know what it is. Deuces.